Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are on this glorious, cold Sunday rising. Trizana Staples here. I'm going to be sort of brief because something kept coming up throughout the week and various different posts from some of my stroke survivor groups. And the question was, is life fair? And I know the cliches, life is what you make it, or um, life is fair for good people and stuff like that. But it's coming from several stroke survivor groups. And I often thought this earlier in my stroke recovery journey when I first had my stroke. Like, I thought I was a good person. I treated people the way I wanted to be treated, with dignity, love, and respect. And then, as I pondered that question this week, so what about babies who have been born with health disparities, or children who are in abusive family um, situations? What about your stroke? Was that fair? Is any of that fair? So, my conclusion to that question is bad things happen to everybody. Even though children can't choose their parents, or people don't choose to be in bad situations, violent situations, people don't even choose to die, especially these tragic deaths. If I had died from my stroke, I didn't premeditate my death. I didn't want to die. So is life fair? And I would say that life is life. Is it fair to you at this moment? We can't do anything about yesterday. Yesterday was gone. Tomorrow is not here yet. Right now is how we have. And what will you do with your life? For me, for my life, I choose to embrace every moment, not to be stressed out, not to surround myself. I want to surround myself with positive places, people, and things. So is life fair? No. It can be fulfilling and enlightening. It all depends on your perspective. It all depends on what you want of it. And I'm not going so deep to what about children, or what about elderly, or what about people who are sick. I don't know. I'm not in their mind. But what are you doing right now is the question. So that's a deep question. Is life fair? And depending on who you ask, you might get a different answer. Depending on how old they are, where they come from, their background, their experiences. because good people have bad things happen to them too. Bad things happen to everybody. And if you're old enough and conscious enough to make certain decisions, you can direct that. But life is what it is. We just got to make the best of it, help those who can't help themselves, keep praying, keep living, keep sharing positive energy, keep loving, and love everyone. I try to, you know, love everybody. Some people are not in that mix, but for the most part, I just try to share love and goodness with everyone, even in my stroke recovery. So I hope that makes sense, stroke survivors. It's not your fault. Um, if you're like me, you had no intention on having a stroke. I don't know anybody who does. It came out of all of a sudden, like mine did. So I'm just making each day beautiful and enjoying my life until the very end. So that's all I have today. I'm preparing for my Phoenix Rising garden. I'm still uh, accepting donations through GoFundMe or through my website. I want to have my 501c3 this year. And of course, the spring is coming, so I'm preparing for the Phoenix Rising Garden. Um, it's not a big garden, just a couple of garden beds that I want. People want to just come and help, and if they have wheelchairs, that they will be high enough to reach on a wheelchair and to just be in the dirt, spread some positive energy and love. Social distance, masks are a must, but that's what I'm working on. Of course, my book. I thought it was going to be finished in the end of December. I thought I was going to be finished by January, but it's going to be finished when it's finished. But in the meantime, go ahead and get your copy of Behind My Storm. Um, it's a phenomenal book of 10 authoresses and one author, and they have shared smidgens of their storms. So that's all I have for you today. Have an awesome week. Take care. Have fun. Breathe and relax. Unplug. Take care of yourself and be safe. My name is Trizana. I had a stroke. I am a stroke survivor. I am a Phoenix Rising. Until next week, peace, love, and light.